Get Out There Outdoors is proud to represent the following. You can find them all on Facebook. Wall hangers. Display that European mountain pride. MWD Outdoors. Make them take a dirt nap. A to Z Game Calls. Specializing in custom slate calls. Prime One Camo. Be the Predator. Deer Tracks Plaques for some top quality displays.
Hey guys, Mickey Massey's Get Out There Outdoors. Today is the 23rd of April, second day of turkey season here in Ohio. My first chance actually getting out. It's currently about a quarter after 5. Expecting the sunrise, right around 7 o'clock. So I want to make sure that I get, by the time I hike down to my set aside there, that and get set up and everything, I'm gonna be set up well ahead of the toms coming off the roost. And that's kind of what I have to play here at this location, just because where I'm trying to get to, I'm having to push in kind of close to keep them from getting away from me, as far as just the way the property lines run. And once the birds come off the roost, it's kind of impossible as far as the way this setup's going. So anyway, I'm here early this morning and hoping to get things done. I'm going to do a few yelps here and see if I can wake any toms up. I should be roosting right behind me. Fingers crossed. Bingo. Hey guys, the birds are behind. I can hear them. I got my decoys set out in the field. I'll call a little bit here and there. I'm waiting to listen for them to come down off the roost. Kind of just a little bit of calling. Just enough to try to get them to come off the roost and come my way. I'm hoping if they do and they see my decoys, that'll be enough to bring them within shot range. So, anyway, let's get back on it. Now, 8 o'clock. Been on it for about 3 hours now. Got here way before daylight. Close to daybreak. I had some gobblers back here behind me, about 40-50 yards off, still in the roost. Absolutely going nuts. Till about 7 o'clock. It sounds like, I don't know. Next property or two over. Sounds like they've done some logging or something, some chipping up or something. Ever since they got fired up, the birds just quiet. Been using a slate call for me to see game calls, and that's why I'm talking to me all morning long, and just kind of, just being real easy, soft talking to them, and once they fired up, the bird just went real quiet. So I don't know if when they got off the roost, they just went the other way. I mean, it's possible. There's a heavy dew on this morning. They might even be still on the roost. I don't know. They just got really quiet, so I just got quiet too. But just a little bit ago, I went ahead and I broke out the box call and tightened the band up on it a little bit and just give it a good shake, just to kind of mimic a gobble, and I had one sound off at a pretty good distance away, but not real close. So I don't know, it might turn him around and come back this way. I don't know, but none of the other birds were around that. So they got off the limb and obviously went the opposite way on me. So we've got a few hours left, and try to make the best of it. And hopefully, maybe the birds will kind of calm down and get used to that noise a little bit and start talking on their own. But you'll have that, I reckon. if you were wondering, that's how that's done right there. Just bagged my Tom for 2019. Pumping. Here you go, guys, another spring bird. It's 2019. Last year was my first year that I used these slate calls from Clint Taylor. Second year, first morning out. Can't be happier. Really can't. Had him sweet talking me this morning, which you might be able to hear some of the noise in the background now, but had him sweet talking me this morning, all the way up for about an hour, right when it's about time for them to start coming down off the roost. It sounds like a logging company doing some chipping back off the distance there, and it really shut them up, and so I just got quiet too, and kind of just waited a little while, let the sun come up a little bit, a little warm up. Whew, I'm a little cool this morning. Still got the jitters. But I sat there and I got quiet, and all of a sudden I was like, I'm just going to try to get aggressive and just see if those guys get down off the limb or went the other way. I got the call back out, got loud with it for a little bit, trying to see if I couldn't get a shot gobble. I did, off the distance over here, and I'm like, well, they're either going to come in or they're not. So I gave a few more calls and just kind of sit still. I had a couple coming in from, from behind me, the way I'm set up here. From behind me, I heard a hen, she was walking a tom with her. They were coming in, and about that same time, I heard another gobble off over the hill, this ridge here. So I got to talking back and forth with her and got her all excited. And two toms broke up over the ridge here, and I seen their white heads poking over the hill there. And so I immediately grabbed the camera, and I'm turning around there, getting it on, trying to get the best footage I could, knowing it's going to be a short hunt, and I was not going to let these guys get away. Took me forever to pick out which one I wanted to shoot. They were really close to the same size birds. I think this one had a little bit longer beard. That's what I kind of went by. But it took me forever to take the shot, because more than once, every time that one was posed up for me to shoot on, the other one was in the way. So I didn't want to take out both birds at one shot. But anyway, I couldn't be happier. I'm tickled to death. This is my very first day out this year, second day of the season. Just don't get any much better than that. I want to thank everybody that's given us some support over the years. This year's a new one for us. Like last year, it was after the turkey season. We got in with the Prime One Camo guys. Wearing the dark shirt and the hat, had a face mask and stuff. I was in the blind, so that's why I'm kind of mismatched on the collars here. But excited, nonetheless. Anyway, get this bird tagged out and home processed, and get back with you.